one of the main Link to the Past streamers.
Yep. Oh,
and
that guy.
One of the people that jumps in his chat a lot is named the Dragon Feeny, who I think it's a she, but I'm not certain. I'm gonna say she because I think it's a she. She's a big fan of Crocomire from Super Metroid.
God damn it! Would you? Thank you.
Yeah, cat.
Anyway, yeah, they can hear us.
Okay.
Anyway, hello people, it's us True Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I am your other host, Older Bro.
And we are back playing Far Cry. Older
Yes,
Bro's
we are.
going to leave, and I'm going to start a mission.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry we're a little late.
Yeah, a little.
Okay, we're pretty late today. But anyways, we have to go defuse some bombs. I'm gonna go ahead and take this car. It's right here. Ooh, more points. Pointage failed. Come on. I just wanted to collect my pointage. Whoa, I went off the rail. Get out of my way! Stop hogging the road. Are you back?
Yes, I'm back.
Where's your Terminator glasses and your shotgun?
Look, just because I'm back doesn't mean I'm back from the future. And not Back to the Future, which is a completely different franchise, also about time travel.
Marty McFly, I have come for you from the future. You have been targeted for termination.
That would be... I don't know if that'd be the worst or the best crossover.
Great Scott, would you get in the fucking car?
Like that would just be weird as fuck.
It would be weird, but they could probably make it work.
I
could see it happening.
Yeah, so anyways, guys, now that I'm back...
Get to the fucking chopper, not the fucking skateboard.
We have our new computer in the office. It's sitting on the desk. However, bad news, I don't have a monitor that can connect to it. But we do have the computer. It is here, and tomorrow I have to go and buy a monitor. So...
Hello, Tryhard.
Hello, Tryhard. Oh, that sucks, Tryhard. Yeah, just, message Younger Bro with your new account information, and I'm sure he can get you back in.
Here.
But don't do it right now.
Whatever.
Like, because, well, the thing is, you're gonna have to go and ban the other account if his Discord's been hacked.
I know.
So, like...
God damn, I got noticed. Anyway, friend me there.
Yeah, get it very quickly, because we're gonna delete it. Well, I'm gonna delete it.
Yeah, take a screenshot, something. Tell me when you got it.
Yep.
Anyways, my day was eventful too. I got probably a 30-degree burn on my arm.
A 30-degree burn? It only goes up to 4. I'm pretty sure 4 is dead.
Oh.
It goes first, second, and third degree burn, and I think 4th degree burn is like, literally you lose that part of your body, not your whole body.
It was white and red at the same time, so that's 2nd degree?
Probably 2nd degree burn.
Yeah, so,
if you're not having to have skin grafts, I think it's only 2nd degree burn. If not 1st.
But it still stings right now, and I'm playing this game for you guys.
now gonna... Oh, you might have to delete the message, actually, because it's, like...
It won't.
Because you're a moderator, I can't delete your messages. Here. Thank you. Don't copy it. Stop copying the message.
You copycat. Oh,
seriously? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to time out Younger Bro for a few seconds.
You're gonna have to time me out. My god. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Would you disarm it? Thank you. Have to be very stealthy, very sneaky.
There we go. Perfect. And now I probably have to mod younger bro again. There we go. Okay, all covered. You know, Twitch, it would be really nice if I could just delete anyone, including a moderator's messages. You know, sometimes maybe a moderator posts something that I want to delete. Ever think about that, Twitch? To have to time the fucking moderator out and then re-mod them. Because the timeout demods the moderator.
You are going to die immediately, dies.
Yeah. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so we got the computer. I had to buy a monitor for it. But that's all cool. However, we are extremely low on backlogs. So, if our schedule gets extremely weird over the next few days, that's why.
Him.
But we will be back to being able to record things.
Did it just ricochet off the top of the building? Try hard. I had you screenshot mine so you can just friend me, and I'll accept it later.
Yeah, that's fine, Twitch. That's fine.
My God.
Twitch is like, your cellular data is turned off for this platform. I'm like, yeah. I'm on Wi-Fi. I don't need data. Thanks, phone, for that weird...
Are there still people looking for me?
Message. Anyways, there was something I was going to talk about, and I cannot remember what it was now.
We talked about computer.
Yeah.
Talked about my burn.
Yeah, we talked about your burn. That is something that happened.
I don't know after that. Well, it's out the window. Well, we were talking about Discord. God damn it, what you... delete message. I can delete messages just fine. But you, on the other hand,
Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to delete your message. I kept, like, I don't know how the fuck you did it. How the fuck did you do it?
All I did was hold on the message.
Yeah, when I did that, it said copied message over and over again. I could not do anything but copy the message. I literally did that 6 times. I was like, why the fuck doesn't that work?
Oh, that's great.
So.
What do I need to get further away? Okay, there it goes. I was about to say, where the fuck's the next mission? Alright. Now we go to... There's 0. Now we go to Amita.
Hello, 0. I'll look at your message in a second.
Gosh, teleporting here takes a while. I'm probably gonna have to buy some more shit. Let's see here. Can I buy any new guns? No, wait. What's this? Alright, I got... Looks like a single barrel shotgun. Can't get any of those.
Okay. Anyways, now that I'm done responding to a friend, let's see. Something Chinese operators. Okay, I have no context for this conversation.
Well, because
that's okay.
because the game refuses to let me rotate the gun, I can just barely see that it is double. So you are right. It looked like a single barrel shotgun to me, but I can't rotate the gun 360 degrees because reasons. God damn it! I unequipped a shotgun. No.
Oh yeah, I remember. So guys, we don't like to be too political on this channel, and I'm not gonna be too political, but I did want to talk about this. So I was telling younger bro, I read an article about early voting. Apparently, early voting has already reached 25% of like the voting in the last election for early voting. And people are reporting that it's probably going to be the most voted in election in over 100 years. But that wasn't the conversation I was going to have. So, you'd mentioned that you were saying like you were talking about like Biden winning because Trump dies or something. Did you hear about the thing on Twitter that had to do with Trump?
No.
So apparently, Trump got the coronavirus, as has been reported. That everyone should be aware of. Apparently, when people found out about this, there were some people who were like, "Oh, haha, he's gonna die," and like wishing that he'd die. And Twitter was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place, because on one hand, Twitter could say nothing, but that would silently support Trump. Or they could tell people that it's against Twitter's terms of service to wish people were dead, because it is against it's actually against Twitter's terms of service to say, "I wish you were dead." You can't say that on Twitter.
Above me.
So, but that would be like, or sorry, I said it backwards. If they say that, it's supporting Trump, but if they don't say that, it'd be not supporting Trump. So they said, like, hey, it's against Twitter's terms of service to say that, and apparently people, they got, like, royally fucked over by Twitter comments. But,
we've been able to free the people of the South.
Is it bad? Okay, it is bad for me to say this. I'm gonna start with that right now. It's bad for me to say this, but there is a small, and I want to admit that it is small, part of me that does wish that he died from this. If only, and I'd like to say this up front, guys.
So what do we do?
This is like, I'm not gonna say my personal like opinion of Trump. I think I've said on camera I don't prefer him, but like it has nothing to do with this. The thing I want to say is I think it would be hilarious if he died from it, only because, well, one, karma, but two, because
like Far Cry.
Yes, but no. The big thing is that Trump continuously downplays the virus. And that's his platform. That's just his thing.
RJ, you're heading for
but,
the bridge?
Come on. There's at least some part of everybody that says, yeah, it would be hilarious if he downplayed it and then died from it. Because I get it, guys. Everyone wants to stop talking about the plague that's going on right now. I want to stop talking about it. Everyone wants to. Everyone wants to stop being affected by it.
You're heading for the bridge?
Yeah.
So it sounds really nice when somebody says, it's not a big deal, you don't have to think about it. Don't worry. But on some level, that makes me want him to die from it, because that would force people to realize, but it is a big deal. The president just died from it. I don't actually want him to die, like, from the virus, but at the same time, you're being spotted, but at the same time, like, that would at least get people to, like, stop underplaying the virus. So it's like, I do understand those people, although, let's be honest, those Twitter people are not real people, for the most part. Most of them are just bots that are trying to spread, that are trying to, like, cause arguments on Twitter. Like, almost none of the people who are saying that on Twitter are actually real people. But I do understand that feeling of being like, but karma. Yeah, anyways, I'm done talking politics. Let's talk about something even worse than politics.
You broke your own rule.
Yeah, I did. Let's talk about something even... I mean, we're playing a game that's literally about overthrowing a fucking government. Like, it's not like there's not a political message here. But anyways, ignoring
Down
that.
with government, up with new government.
That's how rebellion works. But no, ignoring that. Let's talk about something even worse. Star versus the Forces of Evil.
No.
But no, we watched All Star, right? You've seen the full final season, right? Yeah. I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this the other day. Because I was thinking about this in the context of another conversation. So, okay. You know how they're fanfic writers, right? You know, the people who go out and write, like, stories about other characters, like entirely new stories. I was thinking about this the other day. So,
I thought you were going to say Star's coming back. I'm going
no,
to, like, half.
as far as I'm aware, no. No, I could look that up, but I don't want to, because I don't want it to come back. But
Even
no,
though it was an okay well, not an okay. It was a good show for a while.
it was a good show. Yes.
Ended poorly.
Yeah. But that's beside the point. That is the point, and I'm going to get to that point. But it's for a different conversation first. First conversation. So,
I secured the truck. I'm heading to the
I
gate.
was thinking about fanfiction writers. And I was thinking about it and was like, I kind of feel bad for creators like Star vs. Forces of Evil's creator and who was the other one? Like MLP's creators, not Rebecca Sugar, the later creator. A lot of modern creators, because the way I want to say this, and I want to say that I'm not trying to downplay fanfiction writers. There are a lot of very good fanfiction writers out there, and fanfiction can be written very well. But the thing I want to say is, fanfiction is a completely different writing skill set than writing an actual story.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things that I was thinking of this week was a lot of fanfiction writers have it a lot easier than you think they do.
Yeah.
Because, think about it this way. Fanfiction writers do not have to make a lot of backstory for characters.
I got a shot.
They don't have to develop, like, say you were writing, like, a Star Wars fanfiction, like an alternate universe.
Huh?
You don't have to write backstories for all the characters in Star Wars. Any character you introduce that isn't a new character, you don't have to write anything about them, like, who they are, because you expect that you've watched Star Wars. So you should know who the Star Wars characters are before you go into the Star Wars fanfiction. And that's what led me on this thought process of, like, I feel like I understand why a lot of shows nowadays are written shittily.
Yeah.
Where, like, writers focus too much on, like, all the
Burning.
stuff the fans want. And that's because a lot of them came about as fanfiction writers first.
Yeah.
They wrote fanfictions as their hobby, and then made that their job as writers. But they're not synonymous. You can't just be, like, good fanfiction writers are not necessarily good writers. And good writers are not necessarily good fanfiction writers. Like, take Danganronpa, for example. We're playing Danganronpa right now. And one of the characters in Danganronpa is the I'm trying to think of how their titles are phrased. It's the
Ultimate.
the ultimate. Sorry, I was thinking world's greatest, but it's ultimate. One of the characters.
Greatest
They're the same
detective.
thing. Yeah, Herschel Lake. Anyways, one of the characters in that is the ultimate writer. Like,
Yeah, fanfic writer.
no,
Oh.
the ultimate writer.
Oh.
The girl. What's her face?
Toko.
Toko is the ultimate writer. Or, like, at least for romance, she's the ultimate writer.
Well, yeah.
But they also have the ultimate fanfic writer. And that's the point.
Oh.
They have two different people who are the ultimates of writing. And one is a fanfiction writer, and one is an actual writer. Because they're not the same thing.
Yeah.
You can't just write fan fictions and then suddenly become a great writer. They're a different skill set. You have to, like, learn how to be a great writer, even if you're a great fanfic writer. It's like, and that's why a lot of shows like MLP start sucking after a few seasons. Because the writers start listening to what the fans want. Because that's what they want. They're a fanfic writer, so they're like, well, we want to give the fans these things that they want because, well, we wrote fanfic and they liked what we gave them, which is what they wanted. And it's like, no! Don't get, like, for any writers who are listening to us right now, I don't know why the fuck you're watching us if you're a good, and are also a good writer, but if you're a good writer and you're watching us, don't give the fans what they want. Fans of your show don't know what they want. In almost every single show, fans say they want something. And it's never what they actually want. Because why are people watching your show right now? They're watching it because whatever you were doing before was what they wanted. If they say they want something else, they don't. They want what you were providing them, not this new thing. They never want what they say they want. They just want you to give them what you already gave them in the same way you were giving it to them. Don't listen to the fans when they say, we want all these complex backstories about these characters. They don't want that. They will say they want that. They don't actually want that. Never give it to them. That's what fan fictions are for. Let the fanfiction writers be fanfiction writers. You need to be a good writer. Make a good show. Don't make a good fanfiction. And that was part of the, anyways, that was part of the conversation I was having. The other part was thinking about Star versus the Forces of Evil. Because one of the problems Star had... Yes, it is.
God damn it.
I so wanted you to kill yourself there. One of the problems Star vs. the Forces of Evil had was that... Okay. I can't believe you didn't kill yourself there, actually. So... One of the people I watch who reviews shows all the time lambasted Star because in the original part of... the original season of Star vs. the Forces of Evil was all about... Well, it was all literally a Monster of the Week show. It was all about the new monsters that were being sent at Star to fight her and steal her wallet. That was the whole plot of the show. And that person says the reason why later seasons suck is because it stopped doing that. It became a serialized story instead of being a Monster of the Week plot.
Are you serious right now?
And I don't necessarily agree with that. Because, like, I think you can do serialized shows well. I don't think a show having a...
No!
Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to, like, go up and stab all the enemies. Like, after you shoot them. Because it seems like a lot of them are just not dying for whatever reason. I don't know why. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, serialization, right. I think you can make a very good show that's serialized. But...
Oh my god.
One of the things that I do agree with that they said was the problem serialization has, that Monster of the Week does not have, is the very simple problem of closure. When you make a Monster of the Week show, like MLP, and like Star in the first season, every episode is a self-contained story in the end, to get the end of the show. That's the problem.
Motherfucker!
Yeah. I think that might just be with Restream.
Taking outposts is like healing something that was sick. How are you doing, Ajay?
So why the heck does it do that? Because it's not the internet going out.
It's what happens when I have it set at like 720.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The internet's not going out.
It just overloads.
Yeah, but again, the internet. If the internet's not going out, it shouldn't do that. Like, you're not even on like, I can't see the message because I got in late, so I'm gonna have to see your phone.
I need to know if we're
speakable. Check and see if if we're audible. Please do that first, thank you.
I can't even see the stream.
That's fine. Just audio is more important at the moment. I mean, yeah, the audio is or the video is important, but yeah, we are good. Okay, thank you, Zero. Assuming that's a response to us hearing you.
Like, I literally can't view the video.
Oh, that's weird. Had to go out of Twitch, then come back. Okay.
That's what.
Younger Bro is gonna go out of Twitch and come back as well. I might also, because it's saying we have no viewers, so it's broken on my end. So, give us a second, guys. Then we will resume.
Okay.
Okay, audio is good.
We're good. Sorry about that, guys. That's the PS4. I never wanted to stream on the PS4 again due to this reason.
Yeah, the PS4 is really weird.
Just cuts out the entire stream if it can't connect to the internet properly. That's what the problem is. And it stopped doing that when I had it set to the lowest quality possible.
Yeah.
But because we're not doing that...
Yeah. Tomorrow should be the last stream we have to do this way, guys, and then we'll be back to, like, back to streaming via the normal thing.
Anyway, YouTube won't have the 2 episodes. We'll probably, like, stitch them together.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I might not have time tonight, but if I do have time, I'll do it.
Just do it when you can.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, right, so yeah, right, I was talking about the fact that serialized shows have, like, don't have closure, whereas, like, a Monster of the Week show does. Cool, Zero. Good luck, then. Have fun in those 3 to 4 matches. Do your best. Anyways, so, but I would say that's not even the problem with Star. Although I do agree with that. That's a problem with, like, shows in general. But that's not really the problem with Star. Star's problem is that it explicitly keeps changing what the show's about. Like, the first season is entirely about, like, oh, Monster of the Week. It's just about, you know, fighting, it's just about fighting Ludo. That's it. And then later on it becomes, oh, now we're fighting Toffee, and magic is bad, and, like, that's the new plot. Like, magic is bad because Toffee says so. And then the show becomes, and now there's monster racism, and, we need to deal with the consequences of monster racism in the world and try to stop that. And then Star has to stop being in charge, like the ruler, because she's technically not descended from the actual royal family, because the Magic High Commission replaced her family, or like her family, because one of her ancestors married a monster. And then it goes back to, and now magic is bad again, and in order to stop the magic racism, we have to get rid of all magic, because that's the source of all monster racism.
We're talking about Star versus Forces.
We are talking about Star versus the Forces of Evil and its overarching plot. And then, yeah, it's then about destroying all magic. And
even with the cannon, it doesn't kill him in one shot.
Yeah.
This is a hand cannon.
Yeah, and then yeah, the show weirdly ends with, and then we're gonna destroy all magic, and then our heroes are gonna be separated, and then we're gonna magic. I think they literally do bring back magic. I'm not certain. It's not clear. Is there now magic again in the combined universe that literally magicked itself into existence?
It looked like
yeah,
it.
That's what I'm saying. It looks like they just unkilled magic. But that's the point I wanted to make. What I'm like, what I wish is that instead of doing that plot line, fuck that plot line entirely. Cut that whole plot entirely. And, see, here's the problem. The question I wanted to ask about Star is, what is Star about?
From what I could gather is it's another show where characters do stupid stuff, supposed to make you laugh and possibly make them like you. Or you like them.
Well, and the reason I'm asking that is because that's the real problem Star has. What the fuck is Star about? Because, again, most of what Star is it's the, like, I can do a little bit of a explanation of what Star's really about. Star is about a magical girl from another dimension and a normal everyday guy who are both teenagers, and basically just showing them getting together. And they're, like, it's basically just my everyday life with a magical girl from another universe.
Yeah.
Like, show is about, in quotes. It's about Star and Marco getting together. And that's the whole show.
God damn it, no!
Like,
it wouldn't let me on the
it
damn
didn't look
ring.
like you were gonna die there for a second, and then you just suddenly died.
Some bullshit collision wouldn't let me get on the railing, and so I basically walked off and died.
Gotcha. Dragon Ball Z, but Goku's female, and all the side guys are one useless fuck. but no, seriously.
They're back.
So, like, I'm gonna actually, like, I'm not a reviewer, but I should make a video on this just so I can get my thoughts and, like, opinions out there in a concise
go back and
place.
watch Star over.
I kind of don't want to watch Star over, is the problem, but maybe.
Well, we can at least get through the first few seasons because they were great.
But maybe. We might do
that last season, though.
Because, I don't think shit anime needs to be explicitly just anime. We can do, like, shit anime, but it's cartoon. Because, like, anime is just animation, so whatever. People get pissed off, but I don't care. But anyways, but, like, here, the real problem is twofold. Well, okay, it might be more than twofold.
Zero, it actually wasn't a bad show. It might not have been your cup of tea, but...
Yeah, it might not be your cup of tea, but it was actually a really decent show.
Now,
I don't think that's...
Thank you.
Oh, I guess it is walkable. I didn't think that was actually walkable. But anyways, so let's go... Let me go over the actual problems with Star. Problem number 1.
The bees are back. Are you fucking...
No, you numpty. It's just a turn of phrase.
Damn it. I'm gonna die from the fucking bee.
Well, you didn't die from the bees.
Another box chest. Oh, you motherfucking serious. How do I even get to that?
I guess fall in. Oh, right. Yeah, from right here.
Maybe. Like, no, I see.
Yeah, it's from over there.
Okay.
You're trying to fall from every single possible angle. But anyways, so, yeah. Thing is, first problem with Star vs. the Forces of Evil. The entire show is about a relationship that they won't fucking confirm until the last episodes of the show. Like, it's one of the... it's one of the cardinal sins of romance shows. If you have a romance show, you have to get the characters together.
Fuck you, game.
But you didn't die. Like, don't... Like, basically, cardinal sin of romance shows. Do not tease the audience with a romance everyone knows is going to happen. Like, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, in its first 5 episodes, shows that Star and Marco are going to get together. There is literally an episode about them being... about the universe itself choosing the two of them to be in a relationship for all of time.
Yeah, and what did they do? And was it the second season or the third season?
Oh, the third season's where they broke the curse, but then it didn't change anything. for no goddamn reason. I don't know why they broke that curse at all. There was no fucking reason.
Yeah,
to
they
break
were
it.
literally soulmates. You can't break that.
They broke the curse to be like, we don't want the universe to decide that we're gonna be a couple because
we want to decide it for ourselves.
Well, no, the episode did that because they were like, oh, but all we do is think about each other and nothing else. Except no episode built that up. You can't possibly make that. That's impossible.
I'll try to crouch jump it.
That's bullshit. You should not have made that.
I couldn't tell you how I made that.
You should not have made that. But anyways, so yeah, first problem with Star vs. the Forces of Evil is it commits the cardinal sin of relationships, where they make it about 3 seasons of the characters don't get together, with the final episode being they get together. So that's sin number 1. Second problem with the show, it has too much going on in it. Like, the show is simultaneously about how cool magic is, but also magic is an affront to the universe.
Magic is a sin.
Yeah, magic is a sin, but also all this cool magic shit. And also monster racism.
That's almost the equivalent of Cinema Sins going and watching Harry Potter and sinning it because, magic. Sin because magic. That's literally the same.
Sort of. But, in all seriousness, it's the fact that the show is simultaneously a romance show about these two characters getting together, and a show about monster racism and why that monster racism is bad, and also a show about how magic is the root cause of all evil in the universe and needs to be destroyed. And it's like, you need to cut one of these things. One of these 3 things needs to be cut out for the other 2.
You just try to smoke bomb me.
They did. So there's too much shit going on.
I shot it in the ass and it died.
Like, you could make it totally be a cool show about, honestly, you could cut 2 of those things if you wanted to, and just make one, one just be about the 2 characters. But I'm assuming,
at me.
Again, I'm gonna assume that they're gonna make it, they're trying to do an Avatar and have Monster of the Week formula plus overarching plot. And that's fine. You can do that.
Hey, it's AJ.
If that's the case, cut one of those 2 things. Either cut the fact that it's all about all the monster racism, or cut magic is the root cause of all evil.
I'm gonna let Tony go before I go.
Third problem, and this is a problem I was just thinking about, well, the ending, obviously.
Yeah.
The ending of Star vs. the Forces of Evil is the shittest ending of all time. In the sense that characters literally break.
Are you saying it's as bad as Korra? Or is it worse?
No, Korra's ending wasn't this bad.
Really?
Korra just suffered from being, Korra suffered from, bullshit. A lot of small problems.
I'm pissed.
I
literally shot him in the face 3 times.
Yeah. Korra has some bad moments, but Korra suffers from the fact that it's not Avatar.
It could have been a good show.
Yeah. The problem was, here's the thing. The problem with Korra is that it's not a great show, and it's following up Avatar: The Last Airbender. So it was already going to be hated for the fact that it wasn't as good as Avatar, but then it was further hated by the fact that it just wasn't that great of a show to begin with. So it's a double problem. But no, Star vs. the Forces of Evil was just a really good show.
Damn it.
That ruined itself because of its 3rd season. The previous seasons were confusing and weird at some points, but it wasn't actively bad. The last season of Star is just actively bad.
It is bad.
Because it just straight up ruins the entire story of the show by making characters act out of character, and by, again, taking the entire premise of the show about, this magic, all this magic, and throwing it out the window because evil.
Yeah, like, I would have liked them to have at least explored that world and explained to me how the fuck that happened.
Yeah, well, here's again, the other problem. Like I said, they needed to cut one of those 3 things out. They technically don't have to cut one of those 3 things out. If they made it, if the entire point was that magic was the only reason that monster racism existed. If they explored the fact that monster racism only exists because the Magic High Commission were the cause of it, and that the only way to destroy the Magic High Commission was to destroy magic, then they could at least argue that the reason they were getting rid of magic was because they wanted to get rid of magic racism and the monster racism, and the only way to do that was to destroy magic. Then I could at least understand what the fuck they were doing.
But, yeah.
But they didn't do that. So they had 2 disconjointed problems that neither of which really, they kind of came out of nowhere.
Oh, maybe.
But again, that's not the ending problem. The ending problem is fundamentally just the fact that the characters acted out of character. They introduced a threat out of fucking nowhere.
What the fuck?
And that the only way to resolve that threat was destroy all magic. Oh, and then obviously the fact that destroying all magic separated Star and Marco.
I'm actually stuck.
Yeah.
No, not kidding.
Oh my god. You're good. You're good.
God.
Okay, but yeah. So then, yeah, that whole plot line separated Star and Marco, but because they're not fucking, they can't fucking stick to their guns and keep them separated. The universe just MacGuffined a way for them to be back together by merging the fucking worlds and bringing back magic. I think. Like, here's the actual thing. What I would love for them to have done, if they wanted Mina and those magic soldiers to be a problem and write it competently, what they should have done is have that be, like, have all that be the thing that happens. Like, you could write the story and keep it mostly the same, where Mina's a threat and those magic bots are a threat. And that Glossaric is like, okay, you have to do this spell, and that will destroy all magic, and that will stop the bots. Or, no, actually, here's the better way to word it. That Glossaric says, okay, you do this spell, and that will remove all magic from the world and destroy these robots. Or the magic suits. And that will solve the problem. And Star has to, you know, go through an entire arc. Because, and again, in my story, Star and Marco got together a season ago. In Season 2, at the end of Season 2, they get together. Yeah. Season 3, this shit happens. They're together, they're exploring their relationship together throughout the season. Season 3 ends with this problem. Mina, these bots, and the only way to stop it is by removing over this problem. And she doesn't want to talk to Marco about it because obviously Marco doesn't want Star and Marco to break up. Or maybe she thinks Marco will say, yes, we should. Because he's that kind of guy. He does the right thing. And he'd say, yes, you should split us apart for the sake of the world. And she's afraid of that response. What he has to do is do the spell, and that'll remove the magic from the world, and that means that they'll never see each other again. I think they could write that story and do it successfully with a twist. See, the thing that Star believes is that the magic will be destroyed. She assumes that, you know, this spell is like the spell that she does on her wand, where it kills the unicorn off. Yeah. However, she kind of forgets, like, the funny thing is that they do that, but doesn't in the show another unicorn appear for that wand later on, which is the point? Yeah, well, that's the point. She does that spell, and it removes all magic from her world. It cuts her world off. So you can never enter it again. There's no magic. You can't access it. Yeah. There's still magic, just not in her world. And Glossaric just gives the wand to Marco. And we have to have an entire arc, the entire season of the show, where Star's not in the show, where Marco is now the owner of the wand. And we have to go through an entire... Yeah, and he goes through that. We could have episodes where his sister steals the wand and has to go on, like, a journey or something. The entire season is about... But then make that entire 4th season about, like, Marco or someone else. In my mind, the way this thing would work was that they get separated and Marco... And Glossaric doesn't tell Marco that there's any way to get them back. Like, my mind is that they'd pull a magic time travel. Where, like, it's like 30 years later, and Marco's kid is now the princess of Earth, I guess. Because magic is now on Earth. And, somebody sent a message, but it's not showing up on my end.
I'm not... No, that wasn't a message. That was people showing up.
No, it showed a message appearing. That was weird. Anyway, it's not the point.
No,
we'll ignore that.
Ain't getting
anything. Okay. Yeah, well, I agree. That's why I was saying it was weird. But that's...
There we go. Hey, Sunflower. Cousin.
Hello, Sunflower. See, I knew there was a message. Well, now it's saying there's a message. But anyways...
Yeah, it also shows when people show up.
What? What are you talking about, Zero?
His stomach hurts.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but why would is his stomach going uwu mean that it hurts? I mean, I know why uwu hurts him, but whatever.
Zero, you better be nice to her. That's my actual cousin.
Yeah. Sunflower is younger bro's cousin. Well, I guess technically she's also my cousin, but like we're
step cousin.
We're not going to go into semantics. But anyways, so
what's this poster? I'm not seeing it.
So yeah, in my headcanon, the way it worked was that it was like, yeah, the 4th season was focused on Star's, or like on Marco's daughter, or like on Marco's younger sister.
Yeah.
Or something. And that the way in my mind envisioned it was that the entire season was about her and her adventures and her discovering like a time travel spell that works with magic. Yeah, it's probably best not to ask questions when it comes to Zero. He doesn't make sense. But anyways, so the entire thing was she develops a magic time travel spell and goes back in time. And talks to Star and it's like, yeah, I know it seems like this is gonna be this is the way to resolve this problem, and it seems like it's the only way out. But but you have to know that Marco is going to regret this for the rest of his life. He is going to regret. Yeah, he has already regretted this for years, and I have to believe you will regret it too. Like, that, to me, that'd be a way to pull time travel and make it work. Because, especially if it's his daughter, and it's not, like, him and Star's daughter. Like, he had a completely different relationship and had a completely different daughter. You can even explain away the magic time travel by she doesn't exist anymore. Once Star doesn't do it, the time travel spell dies with her. And that there's no way to get it back. It's one of the few ways where you can pull time travel where you don't have to worry about the fucking time travel consequences because it's magic. But, like, that'd be a cool storyline that could take advantage of you got rid of magic and you killed off Star and Marco. And you can bring them back at the end of the season and not have people get pissed off that you just said, oh, but we totally retconned that because that was part of the story. It's like, if you want that to be your story, where you destroy all magic, like, do something with it.
Write better, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, seriously, fucking write better. Like, that's something that every writer should just be told. Write better, damn it. Well, those bulls are just like, don't ignore us!
Ox, but yes.
Whatever.
Sorry, axe. Yak.
Axe.
Yeah, they're new
Yes,
type of yak called
the axe yaks.
They have horns shaped
Yeah, you
like
get used to that
axes.
too. Basically,
No wonder trees are being cut down. They always thought it was Bigfoot. No, it was the axe yak.
Yeah, the axe, yeah. Yeah,
We were talking about Star.
Basically, Sunflower, we were having a conversation about the problems with Star versus the forces of evil and how they could have written the story better. And
What do you mean, get used to it? She lives with it.
She doesn't live here, but yeah, she
know,
does know
but...
all the confusion inherently. But yeah,
she's part of the confusion.
But yeah, basically, yeah. I think that entire last.
What's with these enemies being killed by bears?
I don't know. But yeah, basically, my argument is that entire last episode should have been a whole season. And then we could have gotten to see more of Star being Moon Princess.
Yeah.
And also his sister. It's a gift, but I can understand you.
Would you call that a gift or a burden?
I mean, it's probably a burden. It's a curse that we place upon the world. People having to understand us.
She understands it. That actually hit him. I thought it missed.
Yeah, it didn't kill him, though.
No, it did. No, not the second guy. The first guy.
He went back into like a
He
frame
went
thing,
like in a
fluffed out.
mannequin pose,
Yeah.
like just standing straight up.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
But yeah, she is absolutely the TBGN translator, where she translates what the fuck we're saying into competent language.
Okay, what they're saying is they're incompetent. Like she's just she's just the.
You don't have to tell people we're incompetent. That's just obvious.
She's Miss Captain Obvious. She's the obvious translator. That's what that is. Jump. Come on. All right. I'm trying to get to this.
What the heck are the
tower.
French doing in your game, Zero? Why are you so mad at the French?
He doesn't trust the French like he should have in the movie Patriot. Not Patriot. Is it Patriot? Yes, it was Patriot.
Yeah, I mean you shouldn't.
Mel Gibson. That was who directed that movie and played in it.
Yeah, I mean to be fair, you shouldn't trust the French. They constantly have revolutions.
Oh God. Maybe a revolution.
I'm still waiting for the fourth French Republic to be formed because there's some other revolution in France after a few hundred years of them not having revolutions.
We must have revolution.
Yeah. Break out the guillotine again.
It's just all dusty. They have to literally blow it off with their lip, their lung capacity.
Did you hear about that, by the way?
What?
There was some I think it was a U.S. Maybe not a senator, but some U.S. person, like a pundit of some kind.
Okay.
Who was talking about well, the problem with the death penalty in the here's actual. This is sort of political, but actual thing about the death penalty in the U.S. The drugs we need for the death penalty are so expensive, and also illegal to obtain. Technically, it is technically illegal to obtain those the drugs needed to do the death penalty, but states get them anyways. Because what are you gonna do? Call the fucking government? We're gonna arrest the government for violating the law.
This is the heavily fortified.
Oh, great.
Tower, which is easy.
But anyways, getting off topic. Yeah, they're so expensive to obtain that somebody was like, we should just reinstitute the guillotine. It'd be cheaper. It's like, oh my god, this isn't the 18th century France. You don't need fucking guillotines.
Oh, I killed him.
Like, oh.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. It's an actual rocket launcher turret kind of thing. Oh god.
Wait, what
nope.
about it? It just... what's the difference?
I wanted to enter this. Yes, I wanted that. Would you fucking leave the vehicle?
But yeah, what's the deal with it? Like, what's the difference?
It's a rocket launcher, not a machine gun.
Yeah, but we've seen rocket launchers.
No, not on a gun, not on a car. Or
Oh, you're saying that it's a rocket launcher on a car, and that's what makes... Okay. I was like, what? Yeah.
I'm saying I've never seen that in the game. Unless
No, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the first time I've seen it, like, in this
Motherfucker,
playthrough.
he hit me.
But yeah,
Fuck
like...
you.
Yeah, it must be just a unique vehicle.
How did you not die?
Well...
How are you not dead?
You missed. You have to hit pretty close to it. The French during a riot is like Doom Eternal. No. Doom Eternal, like... See, the thing with Doom is that it's always Doom Guy. Like, the French don't have one unifying force when it comes to their revolutions.
Booby.
And it's definitely
actually,
not
I
like
hit
the
it.
Doom guy who's just running in like, I've got to kill all these demons. It's more just like a chaotic struggle.
Where now? Oh, right there.
Yeah. To the guillotine.
Oh.
It's about 1,800 Doom Slayers at the same time, all fighting different people. Yeah, I do love the the French Revolution, if only because the guy who was in charge, came up with the guillotine, but like the guy who was responsible for everybody dying to the guillotine, made the stupidest blunder in the universe. When so this guy was like going mad with power and was like sending a lot of political like rivals and stuff to the guillotine, and he went into the Congress, like the French Congress.
Oh.
And he went into the French Congress at the time and was like, I have a list of more people who are going to the guillotine, and some of you are on it, and I'm not going to tell you, any of you, which ones it is. And the entire Congress was just like, all in favor of sending this guy to the guillotine. And everyone voted to send him to the guillotine, because none of them wanted to go to the guillotine. And so, they killed him. Because he was a fucking dumbass and went into the Congress saying, some of you are going to the guillotine, but I'm not telling you which. It's like, you idiot.
It will not.
I mean, to be fair, Zero, you're watching the wrong comics. You're supposed to be watching the comics where Doomslayer is going out with what the fuck's her face? What's her face?
Now Jump wants to work. Are you kidding me?
You're supposed to be watching the comics with Doomslayer and Isabel, like not Doomslayer's bunny. That's too much.
You know, I'd like if climbing would work too. That would be great.
It would be nice if climbing worked.
Like jump button wasn't working, now climb's not working. Like, are you serious? Yeah, jump button didn't work here.
Yeah, Doomslayer cross Isabel.
How about you
is
climb?
still one of the
Thank
weirdest
you.
fucking pairings in the universe. Have a good night, Sunflower.
See ya.
Good luck in school or whatever.
She doesn't want to hear more school-related kind of topics.
Yep.
So she's out of here. She doesn't want.
Yeah, have a good night.
She doesn't want to hear anymore. Okay, where's this chest? I'll go ahead and get the towel.
I mean, Zero, like, how much worse could it possibly be in comparison to Lopunny? Like, at that point, they're basically just turning Doomslayer's bunny into Lopunny.
Yeah, I know.
Like, He's having to process this.
Your statement or what she put in the chat?
No, what I said.
Both is probably the reaction he'd give.
Having people that care about us is not that hard to imagine.
Well, Zero's here, so to some extent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Then why would that
us.
Processing take that long? It's not hard to conceive.
But it's here.
Meanwhile, making the statement that sexualizing Doomslayer's bunny is basically just like turning it into a lophony. That's hard to process.
Is it in the corner or something?
Mathematic equations add up to what the fuck isn't right. That is a hard equation, Zero.
Oh, I freed someone. You're welcome.
Good job. It's gotta be around here somewhere. There's not one of those, there's not one of the chest boxes, so,
No.
Yeah, no, I get it, Zero. You're saying that you're booting up like a computer.
Okay, I got to go up.
God damn it! Now all I can think of is, what if PCs were, what if like PCs were waifu, like not waifus in like terms of like anime waifus, but in terms of like what if PC manufacturers became a little bit more anime, and like their like loading screen was literally an anime character putting on boots and just says booting up. That would be adorably hilarious. Like, can we get the equivalent of Clippies for PC boot up screens? Just anime character putting on boots and walking around. Like,
she's going out with her boots on.
That would be hilariously awesome.
I'll go all the way around.
See, now I just want a version of Linux that's that.
What the fuck is this chest? I'm getting so pissed off. I can't find this chest.
I don't know. We're at the top right now?
Yeah, we're at the very top, and now I'll go to the very fucking bottom again, and it's not gonna be there.
Yeah, I get that, Zero. How did you live? I get that. That feels Zero. I'm not the best at drawing either. I'm good at altering other people's art, but I'm not that good at drawing.
What the fuck? I'm getting so pissed off right now. Where is this
Hello,
goddamn
Croc.
chest? I always have this problem with this chest because I never fucking find it. Is there an even lower place that I'm not seeing?
I don't know. I don't know Natrix Zero. I do know Deeves.
Is there like...
I don't want that career. Honestly, Deeves' career doesn't look that terrible in terms of the YouTube stuff. From what I've seen. Which is not that much. I'm sure that his Patreon is a bit problematic. But if I start live streaming, is it a bad idea to give Zero mod? I mean, look, look, Croc. It's only bad to give Zero mod if you don't think you can trust Zero to be a good mod.
What the fuck is the...
If
I don't know where
yeah.
this chest is. I'm getting so pissed.
You might just have to skip it. I don't know
can't
what to tell
skip
you.
it.
Why not?
Because I don't want to.
Well, that's fair, but I'm saying if you can't find it, you might not have a choice here. But yeah, I don't know.
Like, is there like a cave somewhere that I'm not seeing? Like,
Yeah, if you can trust Zero and like, as long as Zero listens to you when you say like, when you tell him like this is the kind of thing that you should mod and this is the kind of thing you shouldn't mod, then it's fine to trust Zero.
Wait a minute. No. I
Well, back up we go.
I found it.
By the way, this is the last thing we have to do.
I
before
know.
Time. So.
Yeah, I found it, but how the fuck do I get there?
You might have to drop down from
It's
the
a
outside.
grapple. I'm kidding.
Yeah, can you like break one of the walls maybe?
I can already get outside. Just now I know where it's at. Okay. So
just climb up in
yeah,
this
that's what
one.
I'm doing.
Yeah, and then turn around.
Then I have to.
I want to get rid of... Yeah. Zero, it's not that Billy did something, it's that him and Billy are kindred spirits in the sense that, like, they're rivals.
Oh. Can I grapple?
Yeah, you got it. It was right there. You got the prompt.
There. Fucking hell.
There you go.
This is one of the most annoying chests I ever had to find.
What the fuck is that thing?
That was a grenade.
Oh, okay.
Because sorry, it's a mine. But I always have the same problem with this damn chest. It's always this one. I'm like, where the fuck is it? It's like, oh, it's around the outside of it. Like, my God.
That's cool. Have fun with that, Croc. We support you all the way.
Good luck with that.
Unless you become more popular than us, then we stop supporting you. No, but in all seriousness,
anyway,
we support you all the way.
That is going to do it for today's episode. So, like and subscribe, comment to our videos. We do read them. Follow on Twitch and Trovo. I don't even know if we're going to stream to Trovo anymore.
We can't really stream to Trovo, so follow on Twitch, because that's the only
follow
place you can
on Twitch, yeah. So, see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone!